president is doing it. The Pope is doing it. The Oxford English Dictionary, they actually made it an official word last year. We're talking about selfies. But one boy, he became so obsessed, he nearly killed himself when he couldn't capture the perfect pic. I'm Michael McCrudden talking to you about a selfie addict, here for you on IO. Danny Bowman, he's 19 years old. You can see him in this photo. He's a pretty good looking kid, shouldn't have a hard time taking a great photo. Well, it took him a suicide attempt and 7 months of treatment to separate himself from the phone, because at his worst, he was taking up to 200 selfies a day. He says, I would become really anxious and need to know what I look like. I take pictures in the toilet mirror, then lock myself in a cubicle to look at them until the teacher came to find me. He went on to say that he had never been in trouble in his entire life, but when this addiction was at its worst, he was finding himself in the headmaster's office each and every day, because the boy would be late for school, be too busy taking photos, he'd miss the bus. If that weren't enough, he soon dropped out of school so he could spend more time focusing on his selfies, and then he began to lose a drastic amount of weight. He'd only eat an apple and a bit of couscous each day. He'd lost up to 28 pounds, and it was all in an effort to look better in his selfies. From there, things got even worse, because for 6 months he refused to leave the house, and when his parents tried to take away the phone, well, then he turned aggressive on them. Probably sent them like angry selfies, like Urgh. It came to a boiling point in December 2012 after taking 200 selfies and not being satisfied with any of them. Well, Danny then decided to pop back some pills. He overdosed. His parents caught on. They found him. They got him to a hospital. He woke up groggy, but he woke up okay. Now, doctors and Danny, they're speaking publicly about this condition, because apparently he is not the only one out there. All of us taking selfies on a daily basis. Well, if it starts to interfere with your personal life, with the way you carry yourself, the way you think, you become obsessed with the selfies, well, you might have a problem. Danny's condition, it was diagnosed as a technological addiction, OCD, and body dysmorphic disorder. We're all happy for Danny. He's got cured of his condition. If you want more information on the story, be sure to check out the links down below. My name is Michael McCrudden, and I want to know, how many selfies do you take a day? I probably take like 3 a month. I only post like 1 of them, like the really good one where like the sun caught me and my eyes are like lit up and the beard's trimmed to perfection. I'm pretty, particular. But let me know, how many selfies do you post down below?